When I bought my Monarch 10EE lathe, I bought it at auction. It was not running and did not come with any accessories to speak of or tooling. And one of the things that was missing was the key or the wrench for the D1-3 spindle. So I put together a short video on the making of that key or wrench, whatever you want to call it. So follow along. The steps are really simple, and it applies to not just this key for the spindle, but also for a chuck key or any other sort of square drive fitment. So follow along and hope you like it. Okay, after a little bit of deburring, you can see here, we have a very nice fit. Not super tight, but very positive. That'll allow for a little bit of wear. This is just 1018 steel. I'm not going to heat treat it or harden it or anything like that. If this thing wears out in my lifetime, then I'll just make another one. Not a big deal. So, as you can see, nice fit. Okay, I'm setting up the shaft back up in the mill so we can cross drill it for the handle, and just doing a quick and dirty square here so I can get the handle somewhat in line with the keyed end, mostly for aesthetics. That's about it. But there you go, little tip. Okay, off camera, I put the shaft back in the lathe and center drilled it so I could do a really big plug weld to secure the handle. And it's kind of warm right now, so I'm leaving it here on the fab table. But I will then chuck this back up in the lathe, and we'll clean off that weld, and it'll look seamless. And then we'll kind of polish the whole thing up and get it ready for the cold bluing. Okay, well here's the finished key, and we're ready to start doing the bluing process. So you can see it's plug welded the end, turned it back down, gave it a quick wire brush on everything, deburr it, get it ready. There are a number of cold bluing processes or products you can use. I think Brownells makes one called Oxford Blue. I used a brand called Birchwood Casey, Presto Black. And this is 3 layers of the Presto Black with a Scotch Brite in between. And it came out great. And a little bit of oil, and it should be pretty durable. And I can keep touching it up as needed, but it'll suit my needs just perfectly. So here we can get a good look at the keyed end. A little bit of wear on it already, I've been using it. Followed by the plug welded and turned in to secure the handle. All in all, it turned out pretty good. And like I said, it suits my needs perfectly. So hope you like it. Thanks for watching.